ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Eador, Master of the Broken World with no fair fights. We have our hero for the next shard, 0 level warrior with 3 lizardmen priests. Ignore the items, he will not take any items with him. And we are on Doh-Gor's throat, we're besieging his castle, and we have 21 karma, which is okay. We could farm for more, but that will be enough. Yeah, we bribe the guard, and we assault. Okay, whatever it is, it will not stand for long. Nice one. I'll give you another shot. Right in the troops. Extremely nice. Well... can we knock out the rest in one turn? Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we make a first round kill? Yes, we can. Amazing we are. Victory. All enemies are defeated and this shot is yours by right. If you have enough energy, one of your heroes can be chosen to ascend to the astral and continue the fight in your name on another shard. Excellent. Now, just for comparison. Taking this guy with us will cost us 130 energy points, and that is without army and without artifacts. And without army and artifacts, he's not that effective. Taking one of the fire giants with us will cost us 480 or 260 points if we want the lesser version. But let's be honest, one of these guys will destroy everything on the other map. The only problem with this guy is the upkeep, because he will cost about 130 gold upkeep on any other shard. And he has this 40% reduction of price, so you can expect him to cost even more than that. About 200 gold, I guess, on any other shard. He will make you bankrupt in 3 turns, least. Centaurs, oh boy. We're not taking the Dwarven Engineers with us because they cost 18 on any other shard. This is a shard of war, so again all upkeep costs are reduced by half, so no. No, it's simply too expensive. Look at the items. 120 for a hero's chainmail. 40 for branches, that's insane. The boots are good, but look at the cost. No. There are rarely items that are worth their energy cost, if you ask me. Rarely items. That bow, for example, I think it's worth it. 240 if you have the energy. The rest of the equipment, surely not. For example, that cloak will cost you 250 energy. It gives you +2 range, +1 initiative. This bow will cost you less and gives you 17 attack, 7 range, 4 ammo and precise shot. With this bow you can kill almost anything right from the start with a level 0 archer. With this, give it to whom you want, he will not do a lot of good. Same goes for... I mean, the arrows are good, but are they as good as the bow? No, they're not. The weapon, yeah, it's nice, but 90 energy is far too much. Forget about the rings anyway. 60 points for a monk, for example. Outstanding. Totally out of the question. Useless, if you ask me. Healers. A healer at level 1, a level 0, will cost you 10 energy to transfer to the next shard. If you take the one from your astral bank, it will cost you 25 energy, so never take one of those. Mages. Well, don't take elves with you. 26 upkeep on any other shard. Absolutely not okay. Spells, very, very costly. But, well, you cannot pay that on another shard right from the start. 27 gems will take you bankrupt in no time. The items are too expensive for what they can do. Now, as for the warrior, of course the helmet is out. The armor for 60 energy is nice, but this will cost us 20. When you look at the stats, yeah, that is twice as good, but it costs more than twice. So, no. Forget about the rings all the time, because if you take items with you, take items that give you a real benefit, a big bang for your buck. That is not bad for 300 energy, but let's see that. +2 defense, +2 range defense, and 1 resistance for 300 energy. This will give you +4 attack, +3 counter attack, which is effectively a two-handed beginner sword, +1 range defense and +1 defense, which is actually a light armor. And all that for 250 energy. I mean, compare that. That thing is amazing. That thing is the only thing I would say that is worth 250 energy, because it gives you an enormous boost right from the start. Equip that, and look at the stats. 10, 7, 35 life points, and 2, 2, 1 defense. That is amazing. That's absolutely worth it. The weapons are not worth it. Maybe the sword for 80 energy is not bad, but, well, for example, let's the sword. Oh boy. Yeah, he will cost you 800 energy, so forget about that. Now, well, let's take off all the other stuff, and then you'll see what he really cost you in that information. Not that you will be able to pay that anytime soon, right from the start, but it is 397 energy, and this guy will walk through an entire small map by himself, without even stopping to breathe. Now he's at 147, and still does a lot of damage. Now he's at 67 energy, and this guy's a killer. 111 is not good, but okay. 64, he will get a weapon, and we have 3 guys with us that can really shake the foundation. Yeah, we want to take him with us. We're getting a totally useless Sunted Cemetery, a useful siege shop, because this thing can build ballistas, which are not bad. I prefer the horsemen, but okay. That is a piece of rubbish nobody ever needs. That's a piece of rubbish nobody ever needs. That's a piece of rubbish nobody ever needs. And that's a piece of not that bad, because it reduces construction costs. Allows upgrading fort into a citadel. Well. And the arena, which is not that bad. You can build an arena which will increase the population mood, which is great. It increases income, which is great. And improves population mood by 1 and increases income by 3 if there's a traveling circus built in the stronghold. So that is actually quite great. I love that thing. It's good. Population mood is very important. The income bonus is not so good, but it's okay. It's totally fine. It's nice. So, the moment the Gold World shatters, demons assault the fallen master and drag him into chaos. Doh-Gor screams, trying to break free, but his efforts are in vain. Soon blazing flames of chaos devour him. After Doh-Gor screams fade, you notice a strange amulet floating in the astral where Doh-Gor your world used to be. You feel malice and fury emanating from the amulet. Is it enraged by the death of its owner, or perhaps its normal state? Keep the amulet. When you touch the amulet, a hot wave of hatred washes over your mind. You barely manage to contain the surge of immense aggression. Sounds like corn. Take a good look at the amulet. The artifact is made of some dark metal and encrusted with blazing rubies. It's rather strange to see such a material object in the astral plane. Bright sparks, reminiscent of the glams of fire, run down the dark metal surface of the amulet from time to time. A pulsing red light comes from the rubies, and the amulet itself trembles slightly in time with this pulse, as if a heart is beating inside it. Show the amulet to Tsar. Whoa, boss. So, did you get your hands on the ghost toy? What can I say? Impressive. A very interesting item. Can you tell me how to use it? Boss, you see, gremlins have a rather unusual way of studying various objects. To examine their properties, we need to get inside and take a good look around. Well, this thingy looks rather unfriendly. Personally, I wouldn't risk going inside it, because I might end up unable to get out of it. You see these markings engraved around the largest gem? That's a binding spell. It keeps something or someone locked inside of the amulet. So there is no chance of finding out what that thing is? There's always a chance, boss. Perhaps one of your colleagues would be able to help you. There's a number of former mages among the masters, and even one engineer. An engineer? I mean, mages is Eador and Bleth. Perhaps one of them knows about this object. And there's a new good dude. Sensation, illusion, information. Who are you? Oom. Oom, is that your name? Notion, sound. Do you at least understand what I'm saying to you? Confirmation. Then would you please express yourself more clearly? Question, content, absence. A comprehensive answer. Message, answer. Tell me about yourself. Oom. What a fascinating story. So this guy's obviously nuts. Let's look at the shards. World of Fear, they have what I want. The Horse Archer. Tiny, good energy. World of Fear, a thief, I don't care. Another World of Fear. Oh, plus 10 energy. Gem Reserve. A library to start with, and gold income. The buildings are horrible, but we're getting a library. That's really a good one. I really like libraries. Yeah, well, and 10 energy, it's a swamp world, which is good because we have 3 swamp guys with us. Excellent choice. Well, before we go on, let's talk to Sar about Oom. What do you know about Oom? Oh, he's a very interesting character, boss. It seems like he's one of the lesser astral spirits, but he does not behave like the lesser spirits are supposed to. He literally spends all his time gathering into others' business. But before he started getting into that business, everyone was sure that astral spirits couldn't do the things he does. But it turned out they could. Or perhaps Oom is somehow special, like a black sheep in the flock? What do normal astral spirits do? Mostly, they preserve the order of the astral. What they do could be compared to what gravity and friction do on the physical plane. Now he's a physicist. Astral spirits are the very essence of the astral. Its workings, its mechanics, so to say. And Oom is like a mechanical failure. Hey boss, that's quite an idea. What if a species of astral gremlins appeared in Eador, influencing the world of this the work of this astral mechanics, and causing various wandering anomalies like ooh, that's bloody genius. Let's see your guesswork aside and rely on the facts. You never let me finish my train of thought, boss. Well, that's because it runs astray. Alright, if you really want to listen to more boring narrative about things everyone knows. I don't think any of the others knows that. Oom is like a wind that wishes to become a turtle, or rain that considers itself fireworks, in a nutshell. Oom is an astral power endowed with a self-awareness. Such a being, by definition, cannot exist. Rain is not supposed to be aware of itself, or, even more so, consider itself fireworks. And an astral spirit isn't supposed to think, talk, or consider itself a master. As for the fact that Oom is creating his own world, that's totally out of the line. We have more questions. Hey Sar, what about using my name in a new ad? I wouldn't mind getting some more energy from the gremlins. Go ahead. So, we have found an amulet. When you look at this, Doh-Gor's amulet found. We have actually, at the moment, 39 energy each. Turns away, making a little bit minus by taking the lizardman with us. But besides that, that's great. And we're getting 10 energy. That will put us at nearly 50 points. The amulet we have is the god of war, actually. We can free him by talking to Eador about it. And then we'll have the chance to get a permanent alliance with the orcs, if we want that. I will talk about alliances in the next video. We can give the amulet to Beleth, which will give us 300 energy, which is great. Or, whoa, is there an island hiding? No. Or we can throw it into the void, if we so wish. Then we will get nothing out of it. Let's talk to Vianta about Oom and the rest. Oom. It's a strange spirit. It emerged from somewhere deep in the astral, and no one knows what to expect of him. He's neither good nor evil. I don't think even his own notions mean anything to him. He's great trouble of making himself understandable, so I doubt that he cares about the fates of the mortals. I've been trying to talk to Oom several times, but I've never heard him say anything other than a few random words. What about the amulet? Such a bad taste. I would never wear something like that. Its barbaric trinket does not have the right to be called jewelry. Nestress, if you start wearing this amulet, my opinion of you will be seriously diminished. Actually, I wanted to ask you if you know anything about its properties. I'm sure that its only property is to turn its owner into the most tasteless dressed barbarian in the Astral. You've been very helpful. Okay, let's talk to Beleth, but don't talk to the amulet about him. I have a question for you. What do you know about He's one of the lesser astral spirits. Usually astral spirits have nothing to do with the physical world and the fears of mortals, but, as you can see, there are some unpleasant exceptions. Is a strange and unpredictable, and he's obviously not a quick thinker. I don't know much about him, but there is one thing I know for sure. I see no reason not to rid Eador of his strange being's presence, as he's a freak by all accounts. Yeah. Let's talk to Eador. Don't talk to the amulet about him. Tell me about yourself, Eador. Oh, our karma is high enough so that he's talking to us now. My story isn't very exciting. I used to be a mortal, a human. However, the blood of the ancients flowed through my veins. My grandfather was one of the ancients. And white-haired, I seems. Incredible. I thought all of the ancients died long ago. Yes, most of them perished in ancient cataclysm. My grandfather was one of the few survivors. I didn't know him myself, as my grandfather died long before I was born. I learned the arts in the White Tower. Oh, therefore the hair color. Soon I surpassed my mentors in power and skill. To a large extent, I owed that to my ancestors' magic. Magic was in my ancients' blood. Eventually I became the Archmage, the head of the White Tower. Of all the branches of magic, I was most fascinated by hair magic. No, astral magic, and the ability to achieve immortality through disincarnation. But I couldn't find the ritual needed in the books, and my lack of knowledge prevented me from developing it myself. I struggled for many years to solve this mystery. I visited many mysterious and dangerous places, never finding that I was looking for. Then, one day, a wanderer came to me. What he called himself anyway. He looked like a human being, but his eyes revealed a power unimaginable of mortals. He offered to reveal the secret of the disincarnation ritual to me in exchange for a small favor in the future. That sounds like Faust. Of course, I swallowed his bait. The ritual was performed, and I became what you see today, an astral being, or a master, as the mortals call us. But who was that wanderer, and what kind of favor did he ask of you? I can't tell you that. It's part of my agreement with the wanderer. I can only say that because of that small favor, I'm stuck here, in the lowest layers of the astral, close to the borders of chaos. Thank you. Okay, where is that world? Where is the world gone? Ah, here it is. Oh, the buildings are really horrible. Well, ghoul is good, vampirism is good, and disease is good, but that is crap for sure. That is crap for double sure. We can build a shipyard, but that's a horrible thing to build. But the gold income, the gems, and the library will make up for that. Now, look at this. Taking a chest piece with a hero from one shot to the other costs 10 energy. Taking it from your item treasury, it will cost 20, so that's not a good deal. The healer will cost us 25. Taking him for another shot at level 0 will only cost us 10. Oh boy, they all suck. Oh boy, a swamp world, would you believe it? Okay, what do we have? Orcs, free settlement, lizards, orcs, goblins, and free settlement. Our home province is horrible. Horrible. Oh boy. There is no other way to say that than horrible. Okay. We stop it here. Let's have a quick look about the map. There is one of the guys. There is the other. Okay, our positioning is not very good. We're fighting Beleth, Vianta, and a local lord. Well, we'll stop it here and see each other next time. Bye.